Well, hello. I'm going to jump here into this wreath and I'm going to make a magnolia wreath. And I just thought if I'm going to make one, I'm making this for my stepmom. So if I'm going to make it, I need to show you guys how to do it. This is not an original design of me. Magnolia wreaths have been around for a while. Did Joanna Gaines start this? I'm not really sure. So tell me in the comments. But I figured I'm going to show you how to do it. So let's just get started and we're going to jump right in. So what you're going to need is, I am using an 18-inch wreath. I'm going to see if I can bring your comments up here. And so that's what I'm going to do. I got an 18-inch wreath form from Hobby Lobby. They are $4.99 a piece there. If you have a 40% off coupon, make sure you use one. But I also, this is basically a Hobby Lobby wreath, let's be honest. I'm sure you can find this stuff at Joann's, maybe AC Moore if you have one, or a Michael's. We're going to use the Magnolia Leaves. They're from the floral department. And again, if they're not on sale this week, they will be on sale the next week. They are $17.99 normally. I did not pay this. I paid half price. So don't pay half price. So what you're going to do is you're just going to pull these off. And when you pull them off, they have 3 leaves on them. So we're just going to pull them off. And things are going to go flying. That's okay. I'm going to tear that tag off. And then I'm just going to show you how to do this. Now, when I see the Magnolia wreaths at the store, I kind of feel like they're a little all over the place and the leaves are going all over. So all I'm going to do, and you can use zip ties if you'd like. If you're going to do this on an outside door, you might want to do that. This is going to be inside, so I'm just going to use hot glue today. I'm just going to cut all the little frays here that we got going on. And I'm just going to show you how to do this really super quick. And I want to make sure we have enough light over here. So let's maybe give us a little bit more light. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little bit of glue on the bottom here. And this is my cordless glue gun. I will find you guys my link for this. And that way, if you want one, you can get it. I really love it. And I'm just going to put it down into the wreath. Okay. I'm going to get a pair of scissors here, as you can hear me. And I'm going to just kind of stick this down a little bit farther, since that one didn't want to go down all the way. All right. And so all that glue will help hold it in place. So that's where we're going to start. Now the important thing is we want to make sure that our leaves go the same direction. So I'm just going to make sure that this one is going to lay about right there. So again, just going to put some glue down here. And I'm going to stick it inside the grapevine. And sometimes it can be a little harder to deal with. That's okay. Now, something else you can do, if you're wanting to put this outside, you could take a little zip tie like I'm going to show you right here and just zip tie it, because you're going to have a leaf over top of this, so nobody's going to see that anyways. So when you do that, you're not going to see it. So that's okay. And I think I'm going to cut a little bit off this next one. Maybe that'll be a little bit easier too. Just put it down there. And I think I'm going to use about 2 of these strands. I also leave, a lot of you guys ask about my, let's see, wire cutters here, and I will leave that as well. But if you're a new person to crafting, to wreaths, this would be super easy to do. Not hard at all. And we're going to put this with one of those tobacco baskets. Have you guys seen those at the stores? And that's our plan. We got a really cool basket this weekend. Okay, so let's just keep going. So I'm going to load this up on YouTube. So if you're watching on YouTube right now, you are watching a Facebook Live that I'm just uploading. But make sure you like and subscribe. I do all sorts of wreaths here. And I just, you know what? I don't like that where that is. Let's do this. There we go. And I like to inspire you to create. So I'm going to put that one here. And honestly, I think you could do some zip ties in here without all this glue, and it would be just fine too. All right, so I'm going to keep going. I like these petals because they came with 3 petals at a time. So why don't we just zip tie this one? Let's just go ahead and do that for fun. So you can do both. You just want to make sure that it goes under something. Like here's a nice big part of the branch, and that's not going to go anywhere. So you could do, so if you prefer not to do the glue, you could just skip that altogether. So let's do a few of these. Either way will work. You might need to cut off though the ends. So I'm going to cut off this end. And I love these for home decor, guys. I'm serious. These are great. I'm going to have to make myself one. And then that way I can make it as full as I want. It's just sometimes you get them and they just aren't quite full enough, or they just go everywhere. Let's be honest. So I did glue on that one. So let's see here. I'm gonna just zip tie this one in too. So either way, I'm just kind of doing a little bit of glue, a little bit of zip ties. So if you're definitely doing this for an outside wreath, I would recommend the zip ties. Let's see. No, let's just do that. I don't know. What do you guys like better, zip ties or glue? These are just a 4-inch zip tie. So how long has it, how many minutes am I going? If you're on here live, let me know how many minutes. You know, you are so welcome, Cindy. A lot of people are asking where I got these. These are, everything's from Hobby Lobby. The Grapevine is from Hobby Lobby, and I just got these. It's in the, you know, the plant section, and they're normally $17.99, but make sure you get them half price. Don't pay full price. You know, if you can use a coupon, if you have a Hobby Lobby app, you know, make sure you do that. So I'm gonna like stick this under here because I have a nice big branch. I'm telling you, anybody can do this. If you're not crafty, you can make one of these wreaths. Also, if you're using the zip ties, why couldn't, maybe after this I'll show you and see how it would look on just a smaller wreath form. Get some more of these over here, and we'll just kind of experiment a little bit and see if it works. And I think it will. So if you wanted to make just a really little one, why not give it a try? So as you can see, there's nothing to it. And I do like, I have heard this before, and let me know in the comments. Number one, tell me where you're from. If you're in the comments and you're on YouTube or on Facebook, let me know where you're from. I love to see where my viewers are from. I think that's neat. And then, but I've heard this before. I know that Walmart sells these Grapevine wreaths, but they're heavier. And so that would increase, if you were like to ship one, would increase your shipping costs. So I've heard that the Walmart brand, or the Hobby Lobby brand, I apologize, is lighter than the Walmart brand. Do you guys think that's true? I think the Walmart brand is a little bit nicer, to be honest. but I've heard that. So let me know. As you can see, I just really totally stopped on the glue. So you could do glue, you can do zip ties. So if you have a glue gun, use that. I really love my glue gun. Mine is a Sure Bonder and it's a cordless. And I have used this thing to death. And I will buy another one. When this one dies, I will get another one of these. And if you are a hardcore crafter like I am, you will go through them. You know that. All right, we're almost through this. Let's see. Yep, we're getting close. Alrighty. I'm seriously, I've had this stuff in my workspace for probably since February, guys, and I have just not made it. And I've been meaning to do this with you all to show you how easy this is. And here I am now just getting to it. Is that not? It's July. Okay, so we're gonna just lift these up really gently. Okay, and then we'll do another one. And you cannot see the zip ties. You cannot see them. Let's see. One more. Let's see what this will do. I'm just gonna get it underneath that one. I think that's about it. And you could run a burlap ribbon. I'm not gonna do that because, you know, she's not gonna want that. But you could do like a burlap ribbon around the top here to just add a little bit of a touch of burlap. All right, that one was a little bit harder to get there, but we got it. That's all that matters. We got it. So there we go. That is a Magnolia wreath. And I don't know how long did that take me to make, guys. Just have to let me know in the comments. I don't think that took long. It's done and ready. I wish you could see the whole thing, but my phone, of course, won't let me do that. I don't like the way that one's looking, so let's just kind of move this around. But I think that's pretty. What do you guys think? It's really a good size. When it's all done, man, you're looking at a 22-inch around wreath. So let's take this and put this to the side, and let's just take a 10-inch frame and see what it does on here. Now we've got that much to cover, so let's just see if this works. Well, we got a few minutes, and then I gotta get going here. So I would cut this, and I would just start it maybe in the middle here, or right there. Let's just try this one, and we'll just get it started and see how it goes. At this point, you might want to use the 8-inch, but I just want to see if this works. If this might be a big fail, we'll see. You might need a little bit more. So I'm gonna lay it on top. So this is probably gonna be between these two middle, and you guys can't see what I'm doing, I'm sorry. Let's see here, you might need to bend it a little bit. So the first one I did on this one, the second one I did on this one. So let's just see, just kind of see how it flows. We definitely would not use glue to put this on. Alrighty. All right, I think that's working. What do you guys think? Let's see here. The original one I just did was on a grapevine. I don't have the Tabasco. I don't have the tobacco basket. But when we put it together, I will show you what it looks like. I will make sure you're following me on Facebook. Somebody just asked if I would show the tobacco basket, but I don't have one. It's at her house, my parents' house, so you can make a little one and just keep going around. I don't know if I've got enough to keep going, but so as you can see, we could just make a little one here. But I would probably recommend, I like the grapevine. I just feel like it gives it a little bit more dimension. So if we kept doing this, I think I would need a few more leaves, but you just can keep going around if you want to make a smaller one. But that's what I wanted to get on here and show you guys how to do. These were purchased at Hobby Lobby. The grapevine wreath that I purchased was at Hobby Lobby. And that is a magnolia, a do-it-yourself magnolia wreath, okay? And have a wonderful day, and I'm off to the movies and to watch The Lion King with my kids. I will talk to you later. Have a wonderful week. Bye-bye.